what the spiritual life is. And you are absolutely essential to it, to this progress or to this evolution. Be vertical. Stand vertical. Be vertical. Don't put the cross of suffering on the vertical body. This is man-made, and you will always suffer when you put the cross on the vertical. This, remember, is the human mind and emotions. This is the past, that's the future. The present is in between. You cannot, it is absolutely impossible to think about the present. You cannot think about the present. You can think in the present, but then the present disappears and you're thinking about the past. But you cannot think about the present. You can only be present. And that means no thought. That means vertical. As soon as you think one single thought, even if it was about your home, bang, you're going to suffer. Because you're thinking about the past, because our home is in the past. Because you can't show me your home now. You can't show me your children now unless you were to look to the side, and there they were. But if you didn't look to the side, you cannot show me your children. You have to be vertical. While you give into this demon thinking, you will always suffer, because all thought leads to thoughts about my problems and my unhappiness and my guilt and resentment. So you have to be strong enough or innocent enough to drop the Christian cross of suffering, boom, and stand holy. Well, that's not difficult. You're standing vertical now. It's not difficult. I want to demonstrate it in your experience. You're not falling off the chair. You're not going mad. You're utterly there without one thought necessary. Travelling up out of the depths of the impersonal subconscious at a velocity greater than the speed of light, the energy of the spaceships and their crews enters the much slower time of the personal subconscious of the people about to see the spacecraft. Here in the personal subconscious, beneath our surface minds and memory, the pure energy of the space visitors, pure energy, not forms, is converted by the brain into recognizable sensory forms stored from past experience. So you see, this is that intermediate world. Now, the intermediate world, which is equivalent with death, is a faster speed of intelligence. When you die, when your body dies, your intelligence is going to be much swifter. And because you are burdened, we are all burdened by a projection. A tremendous energy is being used here to maintain this sensory body, which is so cumbersome, so slow, so mechanical, so robotic. And it takes enormous energy for the resources in any body to sustain this body. And as soon as it is removed from the intelligence is immediately, by the way of things, speeded up. And I then, because of that speed, not because of dying, but because of the speed of the intelligence, reveals a totally new state of consciousness. Only because of the speed of the intelligence. Now, it is possible to go beyond death in the speed of intelligence. So we're going down the vertical, right? So you die there, and you get rid of the body, the physical burden, and the speed of intelligence is such that you are then entered a new state of perception, which I'm not going to describe. It is possible to go beyond that and get faster and faster, because these states of after death is still within the speed of light. The immediate after death survival that you hear about from people is still within the speed of light.